Very good evening to you and welcome here to ABC4 News at 10 o'clock. I'm Sarah Murphy.
And I'm Brian McAlette. Thanks for being with us tonight. We begin in another twist in Utah's housing crunch. New home buyers are getting older and older and prices continue to rise, as we know, while incomes stay behind.
So we wanted to hear directly from those wanting to buy a first home but who can't necessarily afford to. So our Mackenzie Diaz went to the front lines of many new housing developments. It's in South Salt Lake County. She joins us live, kicking things off with this first story tonight. We'll send it over to you, Mackenzie.
Well, back in 2024, the National Realtors Association said the average age for Americans to buy a home for the first time was 38 years old, and this was up from 31 years old just a decade ago. And some UTAHNs say that this is what's making it harder for them to move forward in life. It's a hot day at the Riverton City pickleball courts. Lucas Griebel finding refuge after a long day's work. Griebel's lived in Utah for 5 years and is renting a house with friends. At 27, he says home ownership feels more like a dream than a plan.
A lot of people would like the traditional house. They have that mindset in their mind of a nice backyard, nice big house, multiple bedroom, multiple bath, something like our parents had.
Fidelity says a home should cost no more than 3 times your annual income. But in Utah, that's not the case anymore. In 1990, a typical family could afford a home with about 2 years of their salary. Now in 2025, that same family would need to save nearly 6 years of their salary.
Makes you a little bit frustrated. It's a little bit depressing just sitting there thinking like, okay, I have all this debt, I have all this other things to be paying for. I'm still young, so I obviously want to go out and live a good life at this point.
An overwhelming thought for Griebel as he's tried to creep out of the rental market for nearly 2 years.
A hard decision to make to drop that much money and still feel secure in your life.
Griebel saying the biggest struggle is trying to balance for saving a home, retirement, and someday a family.
It's kind of the American dream is to buy a house and have a family like that. So it's still a goal to have.
And some blame rising mortgage rates, rising house prices, and just a lack of inventory, all making it harder to break into the housing market. Reporting in Riverton, Mackenzie Diaz, ABC4 News.
Okay.